Recently, I've been thinking a lot about the role of technology in our society, how it's enhancing some aspects and ruining others. More specifically, I've been thinking about the people who fund, design, and create the technologies that we so heavily rely on, and how freaking angry I am at them. I want to scream, yell at, and blame those who work for Apple, Google, Microsoft, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and so many more, for creating a society that is so technologically dependent that we have an abundance of new mental health issues. A society that is more disconnected than connected, where our children grow up with iPads in their hands, where we can't go to a party or picnic without sharing it online. I want to shake the people who design these very products, because while they're earning money off of our addictions, they're simultaneously setting strict guidelines for their own children's technological use, or prohibiting it completely. But the saddest reality of this whole situation is the fact that they're just doing their job. Phones, social media platforms, computers, websites, games have all been specifically designed and curated to hold our attention for as long as possible. Their hardware and ever more intelligent algorithms are there to learn more about us, our likes, dislikes, habits, tendencies, weak spots, so they can capitalize on them. But ironically, these are the same people that, when interviewed, share how old school and technologically minimal their day-to-day lives are. Why? Why do they not use the technologies that they push on us in the same way or as much as we do? It's simple. They design these products. They know the ins and outs of their nature, purpose, and function. They know how addictive and consequently dangerous they can be. And due to the amount of social anxiety experienced by younger generations today, the skyrocketing mental health cases, anatomical changes, and behavioural outbursts, I'd say it is dangerous. In their mildest form, these products can significantly reduce our productivity. At worst, they contribute to suicides. When I consider what technology can influence, my anger, frustration, and honestly sense of hopelessness makes sense. And the very last thing I ever want to do is listen to these people again. But maybe we do need to take their advice. Maybe we need to set aside our anger and grievances for a moment and listen. We can listen to how Steve Jobs prohibited his kids from using the latest iPad, and why. We can listen to how Snapchat founder Evan Spiegel limits the amount of screen time his children have to just 90 minutes per week. How the CEO of Google's parent company, Sundar Pichai, limits the time his children spend watching TV. How Bill Gates' children didn't have phones until they were 14. How Apple CEO Tim Cook advocates against children using social media. And on and on. I come to the beach to think, to get away and to feel. This is simply what I am experiencing and feeling in this current time. And I try not to feel hopeless and small compared to these massive corporations. Because I know that my feelings have an impact and that they do matter. And if enough people feel this way, we can make a change. This doesn't have to be our world. We don't have to be controlled by a screen, any of these CEOs or their companies. If these technologies are truly built to be used in the way their founders are using them, for optimal function, why don't we give it a try? Why don't we try and limit our screen time just like them and see how it affects everything?